Corey, come on, man. He really wrote that shit.
Yeah.
It's right there, black and
Oh
white.
my God.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Was he high?
Now listen, when they wrote that, I even said, "God damn, brother, you making us look bad." Because I was like, in a way, I can't, in a small way, I can't blame Reddit because that. I mean, he buried himself hard.
I was gonna say Reddit's like, look, man, you still mad? I mean, did your boy say that shit for real?
Actually, when I read them, I'm like, God damn, I got to give something to y'all.
You kind of had that coming, man.
That
Man, don't you look at him and go like, brother, we just released this video. You couldn't have waited like a couple days.
help me, man. Shit, if you can't help yourself, I can help us.
I had to defend myself, goddamn.
God damn. Let's go ahead and bring this up because I told y'all this was going to happen. Boy, good old Reddit never fails. Never fails. Somebody up here, well, guess that Dr. Disrespect segment didn't age that well. It's like, bitch, we told you at the time it don't change our opinions of that. And we said that we would actually, if something happened, you know what, we would react accordingly. So if y'all are not up to date on the Dr. Disrespect thing, you ever heard of Dr. Disrespect right here? So Dr. Disrespect is a huge streamer. Probably worth about $10 million with all the endorsement deals and the subs that he has on Twitch. And recently, a former employee on Twitch came out and said the reason why that he was banned permanently about 4 years ago from Twitch is because he was sexting a minor. Now, I said that, and everybody came in right after that. And they were like, yeah, he did it. Yeah, that guy's a creep. Yeah, he's a pedophile. Yeah, he did it. And I just said, the whole point of it, I said, maybe not. I don't know. I said, but I just find it crazy how the internet is just another situation where the internet comes in and they already know ahead of time. Mm-hmm. And like I even said, I said, people cannot wait to say, I told you so. My whole point was, I think it's a dangerous thing to say that you know for sure. You don't know. And well, the very next day he got dropped by the company that gave him. Now I have one thing about it, I was like, God damn, the next day.
The next day.
I was like, the next day. Yeah, did you hear about this?
Yeah.
The next day, the gaming company that he helped found, they said, yeah, you gotta go. I don't care if you found this shit. Find your way out.
Yeah. When you're at that level of the company and they get rid of you, that's like your boys or your partners. I told you you need to stop doing that shit. Now you got to go. Well, like with Weinstein, like Bob Weinstein was like, Harvey, that's it. Yeah, gone.
Right. Well, it's got to be a thing when they're like, look, it's not like we don't have anything, like we got anything against you, but you being here is hurting all of this.
So I'm saying, like Harvey Weinstein's own brother was like, you need to off.
Yeah. But wasn't it like, hey, you ain't clean either.
He's like, yeah, I'm cleaning you though. Ain't nobody saying shit about me yet.
But yeah, and still don't know. And I even said, listen, if something changes, it's not going to change my opinion about what I said.
I'm not going to apologize for being fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to say a goddamn thing. The whole thing was, and I still hold my opinion. I don't think it's because that has happened before where some people came out and said something and it actually was wrong. I even had a guy who was a big YouTuber. I ain't gonna even say his name because y'all gonna find some other reason to talk shit. But it was a dude that said, "Hey, thanks for getting my back at the time." Mm-hmm. Everybody was saying that I sexually harassed someone. And I said, man, people are saying this guy did something. I said, I don't know. I said, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but you never know. Mm-hmm. People want you to say that day that, that this is what happened. Don't change your opinion about a damn thing, man. It's like I still hold up to my opinion that, yes, we did the same thing. Did he? Mm-hmm. We said we don't know.
Right. You don't know. There's nothing wrong. Like you said, there's nothing wrong being fair. Like I got shit at work at the theater. I was like, with Chris Noth had like one accusation, and then the equalizer dropped him like the next day. Right. And all I said was, well, shit, that was quick, without corroboration or any proof.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, see, you trying. I was like, I was not trying to stick up for anybody. I just said, one person because I said something, and they immediately axed him from the show.
Yeah. You know, I mean,
it was fast.
Like I said, you know, it just happened. And I said, I just don't know, man. You know, and some people ask me about it. That's why I said I don't know. You know, I said if something comes out, I said, yeah, maybe. I mean, I even said the guy did some shady things, like he was filming in a bathroom. What was he doing there? He cheated on his wife, you know. And
He said, what was he doing?
He was creeping around a bathroom streaming and shit. I said, the guy's done some weird shit, so there's a possibility, yeah. But, you know, I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. And the thing is, I kind of like coming out and saying shit like that because I know how y'all gonna react to it. You know, he's creeping around bathrooms and shit.
What was he doing?
He was in there. That's what we don't know.
No, I'm saying, what I'm saying is when he was streaming from the bathroom, what was he presenting? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, I don't know. He was nobody knows. That's the thing. He was just walking around a bathroom streaming, and they say you're not supposed to be doing that shit. He got banned for that shit.
Supposed to be doing that shit.
Yeah, he got banned. Yeah, he got banned for that thing. For that shit.
Some of these YouTubers that are just trying to push the envelope, doing things to either get on people's nerves or to get a reaction. So yeah, it's not even surprising that he would be doing something like that.
No, I mean the guy's there's a lot of weird shit with the internet, and then the next day, I got texts from other people and emails from other people because I said, all right, now it came out that yes, he ended up doing something that was.
That's what he definitely did.
Yeah, no, he came out and this is one of the things I said. This dude, this is why he needs to let a lawyer handle his shit because he came out and actually, I ain't never seen a person shoot themselves in both feet.
You sure? Because I feel like we see it all the time.
Me too, man.
Boy, he shot himself in both feet, kneecaps, lifted up the hands, and somehow blew the way. You know?
I'm saying, yeah, I've seen it. We've seen it before, man. Remember Bill Cosby was like, just name me one more woman.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The problem is everybody wants to say I told you so because I said, I don't know. Thing is, I will sit back and wait and see what happens, and then I will react according to that. Right. I said, and we always said, yes, we could be wrong. And we weren't saying we could be wrong as in, but we know we're not. No, it's like, we could be wrong. But you always want to say, look at this, I told you so. Oh, look up. Now, and this, what we're talking about right now, put that shit on Reddit. I bet you won't, because there's some shit right now we clapping back at your ass, and we don't seem so much victims now. You know, you ready to put some shit. Oh, look at these motherfuckers. They were wrong.
Yeah. I read all that. It's like, man, Reddit used to be a fun place, but it's just turned mean.
The internet is full of people. I've seen this lately. The internet's full of people who just want to be shitty because they just want to look like the smartest person in the room,
they look like
or the funniest person in the room,
hero, or hey, I can lift myself by putting somebody else down. Yeah, the whole thing. They just shouldn't talk about things. They should wait. It's like, hey, look, it was something to talk about. It's just talk. It's just a discussion.
Yeah.
And I know I made it clear that I didn't even know who this dude was. Matter of fact, I was about to come in here and say like, oh man, your boy Dr. Disaster, look what happened. And it's like, oh, Dr. Disrespect.
Disaster. I was thinking of his name just now too. I've never heard of him.
But I was like, whatever outcome this is, it doesn't affect me in the least.
Yeah. And so like I said, man, I would do the same shit again. I would tell you I don't know something. If somebody looks like they're all judging people, I would say, you know, maybe that still is a dangerous thing. And then if the motherfucker is proved to be guilty the next day, that I will say it. I don't care. I'm not out here to try to. My thing is not out here to try to prove people right or wrong. I'm not trying to be right.
No, but there was that whole thing with Chris Hardwick, where with the ex-girlfriend and said all that stuff, and yeah, they suspended him from AMC and his talk show. And only to find out that none of it was true.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And that's another one where I said the whole thing. I said, look at Chris Hardwick. This is why I don't like this whole thing just that says believe women, which means anything they say, believe it. I said, I don't believe that. I think Chris Hardwick is, this guy should not be judged right now. I think, again, you need more information. And people jumped on me about that. Mm-hmm. So it's nothing different, y'all. It's nothing different at all. But, and then the next day, Dr. Disrespect came out and like I said, he propped up both his feet and shot them toes right off.
Oh, man. One after the other, huh?
Shot all 10 digits off. And when he ran out of digits, he lifted up his hand and said, blam, blam. It was like he was just executing fingers.
I'm going to get it right eventually.
Yeah. Blam, blam. And then you know what? Yeah, because he came in and he confessed and was like, yeah, you know what? I kind of messed up. Yeah, maybe I was texting a minor inappropriately. And then he went back and tried to get the word minor around. People like, nah, bitch, we caught that.
Also, maybe I was. I also ordered some fries too.
Wait, how did he put the word minor down and then take it out?
He edited it.
He tried it.
He was making a post.
Oh,
He was making a tweet and he edited the word minor out. He thought about
so somebody screenshotted it before,
and they like, yeah, bitch, no, we saw that.
It's all he posted it.
Yeah,
screenshot,
and he had to put it back in.
Oh, dang!
It's like, you idiot.
I meant to say
You
in the
stupid
minor
ass.
leagues in baseball. See, y'all don't pay attention.
Yeah.
You know, there's Chat GPT out there. It could have wrote that for you.
Chat GPT said, no, I'm gonna let your ignorant ass. Hey, no, shit. I'm artificial intelligence. This is just dumb. I don't want nothing to do with this.
Time of the post, his homeboy comes up. Yo, man, you want to sleep on the word minor? You want to think about that for a second, huh? I already posted it.
Oh yeah, I better delete that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was the enter key.
The dude's a idiot, man. Put this out there. He put it out there himself. And listen, you can't win because we talked about it on Monday night where I said, all right, when he got dropped by his game company, I said, now, like I said, when there's smoke, there's fire. There might be something going on that we don't know. That this company said, we talked to all parties. And I was like, okay, well, all right. So it looks like there might be something wrong. And again, not trying to prove anybody right or wrong, no backtracking. It's just, like you said, a discussion with an opinion out there.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, then you know what can I tell you? Because I'm not going to sit up here and backtrack on being fair.
Right.
But I did say, yeah, it looks like there's something wrong here. And then I had people come in and saying, well, nobody knew what the tweet said or nobody knows what the message said. No, I mean, no, and what's inappropriate? I mean, was he just cussing this person out or, I don't know if he was actually sexting. And I was like, well, look, it's a bad look to be saying I texted a minor inappropriately out loud anyway.
Oh yeah, that's what he wrote.
Yeah, he said maybe I was texting a minor inappropriately. I said, are you stupid?
See, that's my whole thing. People using euphemisms like, I mean, maybe it's not a euphemism, but inappropriate. That's an umbrella. Like that can mean a lot of things. But him saying it,
catch-all.
Catch-all. But him saying it, like the person saying about themselves, that makes it sound like they're trying to clean something up. Like they're trying to keep it vague.
With a dirty ass rag.
But here's the thing though. If it's really that bad, and you gotta, you can't just like.
But that's how he has to lead. He has to lead with that. You're right. It's probably way worse.
You gotta leave a little bit of dirt, and I like that's the most. You had to leave that much because if you went into detail, it'd be like, holy. Put him in jail.
Also, it's bad because he led off with that.
Yeah.
All right, look, so focus on that.
Yeah.
Don't focus on what else I did. What else did he say in there?
Man, so this is so dumb. You sat up there and said, I inappropriately texted a minor and then gonna be defiant, but I know what, I'll be back. And it's like, everybody's like, no, you won't.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Back in court.
Not if I got anything to say.
Back in court.
Mother sat in court and testified against himself.
Yep.
Listen, I want you to hear what he said. Listen to this. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, a father. It should never happen. I get it. I'm not perfect. I'll on my shit. This was stupid. Let me read this up here. Were the Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages?
Yeah.
You might as well say that. The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate. You f***ing idiot. and then go end it with this. Check this out. They want me to disappear? Yeah, f***ing right. Yank.
Yeah, I know. Wait, he's like, woo! What's that behind me?
Yeah.
Corey, come on, man. He really wrote that shit.
Yeah.
It's right there, black and
Oh
white.
my God.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Was he high?
Now listen, when they wrote that, I even said, "God damn, brother, you making us look bad." Because it's like, in a way, I can't. In a small way, I can't blame Reddit because that. I mean, he buried himself hard.
I was gonna say Reddit's like, look, man, you still mad? I mean, your boy said that shit for real.
Actually, when I read them, I'm like, God damn, I got to give something to y'all.
You kind of had that coming, man.
That hit him.
Man, don't you look at him and go like, brother, we just released this video. You couldn't have waited like a couple days.
Help me, man. Shit, if you can't help yourself, I can help us.
I had to defend myself, goddamn.
God damn.
So when I pulled my dick out,
damn.
stop writing.
And it don't.
And I just want to thank Corey Coleman for always having my back.
He really defended me through all these charges.
Just to show you that we are fair. I'll actually give Reddit a little credit. Like, man, you know, some things you just can't get that mad about. It's like, I mean, this shit happened the next day. I still don't feel like, you know, we ain't did.
Listen, I can't. I'm not gonna apologize for being fair.
Yeah.
But goddamn,
I ain't gonna apologize for being fair, but I ain't gonna, you know, ain't nothing I can say about looking bad either. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna apologize for being fair, but you ain't have to do me like that.
This came out. I mean, I don't even think it was a full 24 hours. Because even I looked at our video, it went up that morning, and by that afternoon, this was like, yeah, I texted a minor. I was like, God, man, shit.
Just watch Corey Coleman. Corey Coleman support a video, and it's really giving me the confidence and power and the courage I need to come out and tell my story. Yeah, I did that shit, goddamn.
Thank you, Corey.
This one's for you, brother.
This one's for you, brother.
Corey Coleman said it. Don't judge me. Corey Coleman said, don't judge me for sexting a minor. Hey, listen, what we say about being fair? We don't think we're being fair. Reddit, you get a point. Because I mean, listen, it is what it is. Right?
Motherfucker waited 6 hours to get you.
If somebody come out, if we defend somebody, even if it's on a fair level, and they come out in 12 hours guilty as.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
From their own mouth.
From their own, what are we gonna do?
He Donald Trump your ass. Yeah. You know, people be lying. Donald Trump didn't say that. Next thing you know, Donald Trump said, yeah, I said that shit.
Yeah. So Reddit, I hope we good. Don't you put no post up talking about, yeah, look at these defiant. Like, look, I'm giving it to you, all right?
Hashtag free Dr. Dis.
Yeah, but that's going to be like, oh, you see how they backpedal now.
Ain't no backpedal. Ain't no backpedal. Hey, fair is fair, baby. You know? Hey, you earned that one. Because I was sitting up here being all defiant. I read that shit. I'm like, damn, and that was like 12 hours later. All right, y'all got it. You know, ain't nothing I can do.
Courage,
hey, listen, you know what, y'all? If I was y'all, I'd done the same goddamn thing.
You know, you get mad. People read it like, I don't think he's read his statement yet.
Every sponsor is going to drop him right now.
That's it,
yeah, he was dropped by Turtle headphones or Turtle products. He was dropped by, and Mountain Dew. They came in and said, Mountain Dew, you want to tell us about it? Like, look, we ain't him in years, all right? So don't put us up in there. Yeah, leave us out of this. The 49ers, he was doing something with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, shit.
And they said, yeah, gone.
And players do all kinds of worse shit than he did.
That's what they said. They're like, look, we had enough, all right? Yeah.
The players are like,
y'all
man.
got all kind of rapists and vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, we don't type it up, though.
That fool lived up to his name so hard, he disrespected himself.
Now, how did this come to light that he was texting?
I'll tell you, it was a ex-employee at Twitch who put it out there saying, if y'all want to know why he was banned, it was because he was sexting a minor. Now, that's the day I came in and said, just wait and see. And look, and we really mean it when we say wait and see.
Wait and see.
We don't mean like, hey, man, lay off the guy. You know, leave him alone. No, it's like wait and see. And if the next day, and we're joking right now, but if the next day, even if it is 12 hours later, it doesn't change my opinion because if he did it, it'll come out. And we
Right.
you know, it's not, we don't know this guy.
Right, exactly.
It's not like I'm defending this dude. I ain't never met this.
Exactly.
He put out a whole thing saying, yeah, guys, you know, time to go on a vacation. Time to go to, I don't know, move to Costa Rica, take my family. You know, this is like.
You should say Tyler.
Yeah. Right. And this is kind of like, hey, man, you know, leave it at that. Get the out of here, you know? But no, you got to be all, you got to be defined. But hey, finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine to be like, yeah, well, guess what? But I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all years ago. Oh, guess what? I'm taking an extended vacation with my family as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. I don't think so.
I'm taking an extended vacation with my family to a non-extradition state.
I don't think it's right for people just to assume things right off the bat when somebody puts a tweet out there. Now, some people probably knew more about this guy than we did, but there was somebody just said he did this, and with no pictures, no screenshots, no receipts, as they say, people already saying, yeah, he did it. And I just think, like, from the past, I've seen it where that has backfired on people, where that people have been wrong for that. And I will still do the same thing today for somebody else. Like I said, that's how I believe, fair is fair. It doesn't believe it's not. How many times do I tell y'all, man, we're not defending anybody.
They I was listening for subtlety.
No. What they want is I told you so. Uh-huh. No, what they want is they want a Reddit tweet, a Reddit post.
Yeah.
They want to sit back and say, ha, look at those stupid. No, that's what they want.
Well, I was asking about the pictures because I was saying that's a federal crime if you did. That's what I mean.
Well,
I'm not talking about receipts.
Up until this confession, all we had was hearsay.
Okay.
From one person.
Up until he told you he did it.
Yeah. That's hearsay, Your Honor. And no, it's not because you said it.
It's you say. It's you say, not hearsay. I mean, I heard you say it.
Yeah. Hey, and like you got somebody in the chat right, Hayes Plaza. I watched that. You never defended him.
Yeah.
You never defend. I said, no. I said, I got nothing to defend this dude for. Mm-hmm. I said, because I don't know, he might have done it. you know?
Right.
Now, if I sit up here and say, you know what? No, I know for sure he wouldn't do this. And then you got something to work with. You got ammunition, but we never said, oh, we know for sure this guy's innocent. Leave him alone, poor guy. We just said, hey, man, just, wait and see.
Wait and see.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait. 6 okay, now.
Yeah. wait 6 hours for a confession to come out. Hear us out. Yeah. Hear us out. We're going to comment no matter what. If you feel like it's unfair, we're going to say it. If something comes out and it looks like it's shady, we're going to say it. If the timing don't work for you, as I said, before I go take a shower, I say what I said before, lick my dirty ass. In fact, I'm going to spread my cheeks and spread it all through the mud.
Oh, man, you can't take the shower first?
No, I can't, man. I'm going to go out there, exercise. I'm going to take a shit and not wipe my ass.
Do some lunges.
Yeah, I'm going to do all that. And then I'm going to say, hey, go deep.
Yeah, go and get it up in there. Hey, get on in there.
Yeah, I got it ready for you.
Yeah, toss all that stuff. I got the dressing right here.
Eat a bunch of yogurt.
Yeah. No. Now put that shit already. Last thing right here, just I don't mean to leave it on this, but I've never really been crazy about this guy. There's a guy. See, we ain't like this dude. This dude Sneako.
Oh, Sneako.
Sneako.
What's with these names, man?
Yeah, I saw him get his ass beat.
Yeah.
Who was Sneako?
Some was it that guard that leapt anime style?
Yeah. Superman punch.
Yeah,
they call it.
That Dragon Balled his ass.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Was that he Super Saiyan him?
Yeah, this dude Sneako, man. And see, all these dudes are weird. Can I tell y'all something, man? Y'all are looking at y'all are looking at the wrong people to define masculinity, okay? Because y'all looking at all these people you're looking at as defenders of masculinity or calling out hypocrisy and shit. And all these dudes are doing something weird.
The biggest pussies in the world, too.
Yeah. So this dude Sneako's trying to sit up here and he's trying to defend Dr. Disrespect, but he's another one that's doing weird shit. And if he don't stop, if it hasn't already happened, that shit's gonna backfire on him too. So he was on stream. Man, stop talking to these young girls unless you know how young they are. Because they get online, they start yapping at these young girls and running their jibs with these young girls, and these young girls start telling them, like, and then they ask too late, hey, how old are you? And they're like, well, I'll be 15 in a couple of months. And then, and then it's too late. So Sneako's online talking to these two girls, man. These two, and you could look at them, you can look and tell that
they look young, dude. Those girls.
The moment that image popped up, you should have hung up.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, anytime you question it,
if you have to ask, you're exactly. That's brilliant, Martin.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be brilliant,
exactly.
But it is.
Exactly.
If you have
already up, if you have to ask.
You have to ask.
Yeah.
The only reason you should be asking is, you kind of old, bitch. Are you that old? How you're under 50, right? That kind of thing. That's the only thing you should be asking.
So he's talking to these two girls. Yeah, man. And these girls look young, and they're treating it like a joke. And they try to actually blur the line and say, man, y'all the one that are hypocrites. I mean, like Dr. Disrespect. Maybe he's talking to a girl who was 17 years old, 9 months.
Yeah, 2 days, 3 hours,
53 seconds. You know, it's like
54, 55.
I mean, what?
Let me pull up my calculator app on this one.
Yeah, the goddamn law is the law.
He's
okay,
justifying himself because he's doing this.
Yeah, but watch this, y'all. Watch this
Jesus
dude Sneako.
Christ.
And I'm telling you, these guys, they sit up and they talk so much shit. They got all these dudes that back them up, and they think that they above everything, and they're gonna one day
And be cellmates.
Yeah, exactly.
You have my back, right? Well, we in this together now.
Now, listen to this.
How old are you guys?
Underage. Well,
Oh.
you just
Like,
yeah.
like
Hold on.
how underage though? Like your birthday's.
How underage?
That's the wrong off ramp, dude.
Martin, you said stop at how old are you? You should never ask that.
You should ask that. If you anytime you think you're about to ask it, that's a reason to go like, you know what?
T took it a step further. How underage? Like that makes a difference.
right.
He's like federal prison underage, or your dad might get pissed off, man.
we're
He's like,
talking
no, man, that's the wrong thing to say.
Are we talking about like a fine underage?
Yeah.
People, I'm gonna play this again from the beginning. Listen to this shit.
Twitter apology under.
Idiots, man. And these people think that these dudes are you know, they look up to these
Smooth
guys.
as hell.
Hey, look up to these dudes. And I've seen videos where people come up to Sneako and be like, "Oh my God, I love you. You're a hero." Man, these people are not. They are not role models. They are not images of masculinity. All right.
Shit.
Yeah. No, they up here doing stupid shit. This is dumb. This is dumb, y'all. If you have to ask how underage,
Stupid. Okay. How old are you guys?
Underage. Well, you just
Like,
yeah.
Like
Hold on.
how underage though?
And I will be turning 15 in a month.
change my state.
Jesus.
Oh, don't act surprised now.
Yeah.
But there's nothing surprising about her saying 15.
No, she looks. No, she's 14 right now. Is what she
Yeah,
is.
she's 14 years
Think
old
about
right
that.
now.
Think about that. She said she'll be 15. That's even. God, yeah. And she looks it.
Yeah,
And
she does.
one of those dudes, I believe,
Jesus.
I believe he got caught doing some creepy shit. The dude that he's with.
The one that keeps going White Beach.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know,
I wonder.
So yeah, this dude is defending Dr. Disrespect because he's another mother disrespected himself the whole time. Skull says Zerka and Hill Mike have been permanently banned from Kick for soliciting a 16-year-old girl named Yuli, whose father confirmed her age. Zerka is a top ally of Nick Fuentes, who has said that he wants to marry a 16-year-old when he's 30 and advocates for forced child marriage.
Forced.
Yeah.
Well, there are some states where 16 with parental consent, right?
Yeah.
That's probably where he wants to move to.
Man, I see people trying to defend these dudes. These dudes are not men, all right?
He's afraid of Nick Fuentes.
Yeah,
You know that
they're
is.
racist. They're they're sexist.
White supremacist.
These guys. Real men don't do this shit. Real men don't talk to 14-year-old girls giggling like 14-year-old girls. Real men carry themselves with confidence, and confidence is not always going around calling women bitches and trying to get your body count up and everything. Real men carry themselves with confidence. Real men carry themselves with self-respect. And listen, I ain't saying nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all slip up. We all have our immature moments. But I'll be goddamn.
Nah, I ain't slipping up, man. All the time you should be asking her how old she is.
This is crazy.
If she walks into a bar,
Chicken hawking on girls that are 14 and 15, that's an insecurity because it's like, oh, they're easy prey. They aren't smart enough to avoid my weak ass game.
Yeah.
Well, or it's a predator fetish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real men go after women. Real men don't be talking to 14-year-old girls on goddamn on Twitch, or Kick, or any other goddamn streaming out there.
Right off frame, she's doing her homework.
I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much clout of the numbers you got, or how big your subscription base or your audience base is. There's got to be something insecure about your ass if you were doing this. If you doing this,
yeah. Like I said. I get the anything to entertain the audience, but not anything.
He keeps with me on his face the first day in the yard.
Oh yeah.
That's not entertaining. That's incriminating yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Entertaining, incriminating. Tomato.
Right. It's all the same thing, right? Don't make me look it up.
I'm gonna call the doctor and see what he says. What he prescribes. Doctor, without disrespect.
Shit, I'll call it incriminating. I'll end it with this because I bring race into everything, but it is true. It's like, man, There are so many, creators out there who are women and who are creators of color. And boy, they can't get a sponsorship to save their ass, or they get paid less than white creators out there. And then, but people hand out sponsorships with ease. Like he already had been doing, like Dr. Disrespect already been doing some crazy stuff that should have had sponsors looking at him a little more careful.
Yeah.
Saying, let's just go deeper with this before we start slanging some money at this dude.
But they just look at the numbers.
Yeah, they're just looking at, and granted, he had huge numbers, so it's like that. Just throw his numbers out there, and that's man, and it's so much harder for creators of color and women and all that to get the kind of sponsorships that he's got.
Yeah,
but they're slanging that shit at him easy. So anyway. Well, you made it to the end of the video. That must mean you really like what we do. So if you do, check out these other videos just like this one. Check out our other YouTube channels and subscribe to join our wonderful Toasty community. And as always, stay toasty.